Hi there. Welcome back to the Mr. Excel podcast for Friday, December 23rd. I'm Bill Jelen. Today we have a really easy feature in Excel. This is great when your manager calls you up on the phone and he says, hey, what did we sell in Q2 last year? And expects that you would have known that number off the top of your head. You managed to open this workbook in Excel, but you discover that there are no total formulas. That's okay. Just highlight the cells that make up Q2 and look in the bottom of the Excel window in the status bar. You'll see that Excel shows you the total of the highlighted cells. This is amazing, and it's been there for years. You probably never even noticed it. Then he says, okay, well, then what do we do in Q4? Highlight the Q4 cells, and you'll see the total. It's really cool. There are some gotchas to be aware of. It's possible that you turn the status bar off. This is under View. Make sure the status bar is checked, otherwise you don't even see the status bar, and it'll never work. Also be aware that if you highlight cells that contain numbers, you get the total, 429. If you also include some text cells, of course, Excel will ignore those. You still have the same total, 429. This is a real problem if somehow one of your cells contains text that looks like a number. I'll put an apostrophe 31 to enter a text 31, and you'll see that when I total this column, instead of 429, I now get 398. Now, newer versions of Excel have the little indicator to say, hey, this is text, but you need to make sure that you don't have any text in there. The other gotcha is that Excel will not give you any total if there's one or more cells that contain errors, either NA errors or value errors, name errors, or reference errors. And I actually find a useful way to take advantage of this. I just entered a VLOOKUP cell here to get prices, and I want to know if any of those cells ended up being NAs. I could, of course, sort the data, but since I have lots of formulas pointing into this data set, I can't sort it today. So as I start to highlight cells in column B, you see that I have a sum. If I hit the end down key to select all of the cells, the sum number has gone away. That means that somewhere in my data, I do have a value that's going to NA. So I'll hit page up a few times. There it is. There's the bad cell. I keyed in the wrong SKU here. A101, put that in, and we're good to go. Now if I highlight the whole range, you'll see that I do have a numeric sum. That tells me that there's no value errors at all, and my data is good to go. There you have it. Have a fantastic holiday this week. Stop back next week and we'll have another tip for you from Mr. Excel.